Devil horn, salute you vile, degenerate sinner. Hey, devil, he's afraid of my fire. Good morning, vile sinners, and happy Sabbath. Pull my head out of my ass here. Horn salute and happy Sabbath. This is pre-recorded a day early, and I tell you what, I'm on a time frame today. We don't pay the cable bill on time. Honestly, I live in the real world. This shit takes money to do, by the way. Well, it does. I don't ask for no money from nobody. I don't want your fucking money, but, you know, for me to operate this, it takes funds that we don't have. It also takes time for me to crawl out of bed, take a couple shits, scoop the cats, water the cats, take care of cats inside and out, and then come up with a thought pattern. Right now, I'm on full-blown panic mode. This is the first time I've actually had to pre-record something because I didn't want you to go tomorrow without a message. Yeah, I didn't want you to, you expect a message, and then I'm not there. So we're going to do this, pre-record it. We live in a real goddamn world, and, things, it takes money. So, I'm going to play a little power music, a couple things to talk about and shit, and just welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the time you're spending here, and welcome. All sinners are welcome here. Now, one other thing I am going to stop doing, probably within the next one or two of these, I'm going to stop posting on multiple channels. If you like this shit and you want this shit, you come to the living fucking branch and watch this shit. Because I'm averaging between 50, 60 hits now. I've been as high as 160. Even my holiday messages don't take off proper, okay? You get it? It's not worth my time anymore. For the last couple weeks when I posted on my other channel, even after fucking with the algorithm, I'm only getting 25 hits. Ain't worth my fucking time. Let's get a little shit going here. We got some things to talk about. Pre-record it. We live in a real world.
We don't make nobody handle it. You handle them on your own. You get bit, we're not responsible for it. Everybody's got steady thinking
Delivering the snakes today, guys. Delivering them serpents today. So, I got a new doctor from my generation, believe it or not. And a nurse, Generation Z. She was actually a pretty decent person, and she had some smarts about her. Now, this is what's scary, though. Every swinging dick that works in the medical profession had to do something against their will. I'm not going into details because I don't want the channel strike. But I think anybody knows current events and knows what's going on with the medical profession and a certain thing they had to do to keep their fucking jobs. So the nurse said I'd been here for 2 years. I had dealt with numerous sick people. And because I have a kid and a family to support, plus those loans, I had to do something against my will. And I haven't been right since. And that's not the first nurse. The nurses will talk to you, the doctors won't. But the nurses, if they trust you, they'll talk to you because, we ain't going to say shit. I haven't, I've had to tell them, well, I've been sick X amount of times and I didn't do certain I didn't do certain things because it just didn't sound right. So have a little respect for your nurses out there. Your doctor's another story. Good luck with that. But have a little respect for these nurses out there that, well, the intelligent ones that are good. There's some out there, they just, like my last nurse, she just wasn't worth a shit. So, as I'm talking to my nurse, said, sweetheart, you're the most evil generation since the flood. And she goes, what flood? Me and my old lady, we kind of had to take a step back and said, well, you don't You don't know about the flood? No, what flood you talking about, bro? You know, the little boat with all those animals in it that this dude Noah built? Oh, that flood. Yeah. See, if I use the word antediluvian, I guess some of you people wouldn't know what the fuck that is. That's one of them motherfuckers that lived before the flood. They're drowned in the flood. And they are, by the way, finding evidence of these people. Oh, yeah. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out star forts and giant mounds, things in the middle of nowhere that don't make sense, made by extra tall people. Yeah, we're being shown some flood world stuff. We're just, our minds ain't caught up to it, and a lot of us have been trained not to believe in the Bible. It's a fairy tale book full of fables. Obviously, when somebody don't know about a flood that killed a bunch of fucking people before us, there's a fucking problem. There's a problem at home and a problem with society. How about Chicago, man? What a shithole. It's been a shithole for a while. Sorry, Chicago, gotta call you out. Fuck you, man. What a fucking shithole. Looted Walmart out of business. Now, it's funny is if you can go to Elon's Twitter, you can find looting, fighting all day long, shit that's not making the news. I'm watching some woman in front of a Walmart in Chicago. Well, we're going to lose 2 stores and all this, but they didn't bother to show the looting going on inside. Oh, they're already flipping out. The teenagers are calling for another weekend of violence and excitement in the Windy City. I'm going to ask you fucking people something. St. Paul wrote that second letter to Timothy while he was sitting in jail and said, the youth in the future were going to be just like this, disrespectful, didn't care about their elders, no natural affection. And that ain't a homosexual thing. That's when your own mother could throw you in a trash dumpster. Or you kill your mother and father. There's a lot of this shit going on. Now, I want to tell you something, man. The breakdown in the family shows out here in the streets. Back in 2020, I seen this little bitty black girl. She must have been 3 years old holding a sign saying, fuck the police. What the fuck fuck you, man. What a worthless parent. Fuck you. What kind of message you sending to society? Your kid. Education. I tell you what, me and my lady, we've seen more fights inside a classroom here lately. Oh, even the teachers are throwing down. This shit's was unthinkable back in our day, which wasn't really all that long ago. Millennials and Gen Zeros want to blame boomers. Well, I don't think so. The world we inherited from our parents wasn't worth a fuck. Already the jobs were being shipped overseas. Point your fingers at these worthless politicians that you fucking voted into office. In fact, Chicago here recently has lost 2 superintendent police chief types. 2 supervisors. They're stepping the fuck down because this new mayor, soft on crime, demonetize the fucking police and just let this shit run rampant? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Someone needs to slap the fuck out of you. Let's get a little music here because I know we're on a time short here and then I've got to worry about this goddamn cable being shut off. Love Snake Church, do we not? Do we not love our Snake Church? Now, we've built up some pretty decent hits in the beginning, but I think the shock value in that, people checking it out. But now I think there's a couple people do watch. We're about 50, 60 hits on average, but I'm getting to the point. The extra work ain't worth my time. It's like I have this camera over here. Right now, I'm serious, we have absolutely no food in this house. My fucking cats are eating better than me. In some countries, those cats, by the way, they're a delicacy. Luckily, I don't want to eat my cats. Here's something fucked up. Down in New Zealand, they want to give kids guns and shit to go out and kill feral cats. Yeah, no shit. They want to have kids go out and kill feral cats, but how are you going to make a distinction between a feral cat and somebody's house cat that just got let out? Fucking savages, man. Savages. You know what, assholes in New Zealand, here in the United States of America, we love our feral cats and we take care of them. We feed them. There's cats out there I'll never touch, but I know they love me. And I love them back. And you know what's really fucked up is these feral cats, when they die, you know whose yard they end up in? They end up in my yard. Yeah, I don't know how many feral cats I've had to bury in the last 4 years. Well, yeah, they sit there and die, and they come here because they trust me. Yes, every time I do this, there's always a fucking cat that has to fuck with me at the door. It's a love-hate relationship. So, I live in a real world. We have no food. I'm not eating until next week. We are living on a shoestring budget. My old lady's borrowing money left and right just to survive. This shit takes money and it takes time. So, pre-recorded message. I know I'm running low on time. I think we need some Brother Benny. Can't have a show without Brother Benny slaying and healing.
There's a river that has no end. There is a river.
Pull them up so they can get slain. Look at it. He's already dropping motherfuckers left and right.
From deep within.
They already
There
dropping.
is a fountain.
A fountain. Oh no. No, Benny, no. Don't slay the woman.
It frees the soul.
Oh, just barely touches her and down she goes.
Soul from sin.
Ladies, I bet he can put you into an orgasm super quick with just a touch.
Come to the waters.
Mass casualty event.
To the waters.
Mass casualty event. Thank you. Thank you so
To
much.
the waters.
Each and every one of you that spends time with me every week, thank you. And if you're new to the channel, thank you. Blessings. Hit that like and subscribe shit. Tell other degenerate vile sinners about us. You were user friendly. We got snakes, but nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets bit. No praying, no suits, no ties. I don't even want your fucking money to eat or pay for this shit. It's a free service, man. Free service. I gotta wake some of you up. Be kind this week and help somebody out. Don't be a part of a mob in a problem. Be part of a fucking solution, okay? Again, I live in a real world. This shit costs money. We're pre-recorded. If I could still have a cable on tomorrow, I'll be in fucking shock and I might even give up something for a couple minutes. But anyway, blessings to y'all. Forgot to tell you last week that the Sabbath, it's Saturday. It's the 7th-day Sabbath. It never fucking changed. The other religions don't count. Ask any fucking 7th-day Adventist or a Jew, what day is the 7th-day Sabbath? That's the question. 7th-day Sabbath? It's Saturday, and it never fucking changed. Get it? Blessings and thank you. Let's finish it out, Benny, because this shit gets excited with the time.
There is a mass supply.
There's a big supply. The anointing. Tear him up, Benny. Take him down.
There is a river.
This guy should have been an MMA fighter, man. Thank you, friends, for watching. Hopefully we'll have our money right, and I'll be back on normal schedule next week. Lord willing, there is a river. Benny, I need a river of money to pay some bills and get some food. This is a river. Just push her down. Just pointing at the casualties. Thank you, friends, for watching.